What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock here. Hope you are having a fantastic day as always. Guys, I am hyped to talk to you today about Etheria Restart. I just checked out the live stream event and the game looks absolutely incredible. I've got highlights of that live stream event coming up. Before that, though, I just want to say a huge thank you to Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's video, for sponsoring the channel. I've got a link down in the description below if you want to pre-register for the final beta, which starts on May 8th, and the game releases on June 5th. And folks, let me tell you something, man. I am legitimately blown away by the quality of what I saw in this live stream. On launch, this game has incredible graphics, literal incredible PvP. I don't think I've been this excited for a game in a while, frankly, in the gacha space. So I can't wait to see what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments down below after you check out the highlights from the live stream. And again, make sure to check out that link and pre-register for the open beta that comes out May 8th. So yeah, man, I am incredibly stoked. It looks freaking awesome. Full screen, baby. Final test direct. Cute girls, cute guys, waifus. As someone who loves anime, this is going to be my kind of game for sure. Can already tell. Let's go.
Absolutely. Etheria is an urban supernatural strategy RPG with a turn-based combat system that really stands out. You can create so many different team combinations based on each animus's unique abilities. Also, you can control the action in real time, commanding the moves exactly when you want them. The story of Etheria is set in a future where humanity faces civilization collapse. To survive, people transfer their consciousness into a virtual world called Etheria, where they live alongside animals.
I would legitimately do this if I could.
Power of animals. For a time, everyone coexisted peacefully, but then a disaster known as Genesis began to corrupt the animus. They turned violent, putting human lives at risk. To fight back, the Union was formed. As a hyperlinker, you'll enter Etheria to cleanse the Genesis and restore balance to this fractured world.
Okay,
wow, so
I'm in. I like post-apocalyptic stuff. I can work with that.
Post-apocalyptic setting.
Yes, post-apocalyptic.
When you start the game,
okay,
the first thing you'll experience is the main character's home.
I very much like this main character.
The main character's home isn't just cozy. It's also functional.
Ooh.
You can use the workbench to develop and upgrade your animus. Access other
Ooh, look at the cat.
features. The big TV in front of you lets you perform hyperlink summons to bring a new animus to your team. Also, you can quickly jump to any function using the shortcut bar.
The fact that this is the home screen is actually legitimately sick. Graphics look phenomenal.
The main story features high-quality cinematic
Holy
scenes
crap.
that really pull you into the world. Combat in Etheria uses a turn-based system where your animus's speed determines who acts first.
Look at the
Skills don't
graphics.
use up resources, but they do have cooldowns. When you're up against powerful enemies, you'll really need to think about your strategy. These four make an awesome, well-rounded team that can handle.
Dude, the game looks legitimately good.
They're perfect for farming equipment.
You have to admit, the game looks freaking sick.
Leon especially stands out with her incredible damage output. She'll carry you until you build more specialized teams.
Just a different level of graphics than what we are used to. I also love anime, so I'm biased.
Real Mocha. Rosa,
okay, she's got chipmunks. You can't say no to that.
Pretty intense. Tsukiyomi, the top student council president at 13th District High
School. Dude, they definitely
Born,
picked the right person to sponsor this, because this is actually the kind of stuff I really like. Love this kind of stuff.
Who's super energetic and
the anime nerd in me is like geeking out right now.
Through various game modes, you'll be able to earn plenty of summoning resources to build your dream team.
Oh, and speaking of the big TV we mentioned earlier, it's not just for show. You can use it to summon.
Tell us more.
Will be joining the
I would like to know more.
But there's
I would
one
like
more
to know
exciting
more.
addition, Freya. A brand new SSR will debut as the first featured character when the game officially launches.
I am
Let's check out this short
very
battle
into
preview
Freya.
to see her in action.
I don't think dreams are dangerous with Freya. I'm just saying. I think the dreams are very much pleasant. You can see there's depth to this combat though too.
Deals 4 instances of massive damage,
like,
each with a chance to apply.
Don't get me wrong, I'm loving the graphics and I'm loving Freya, but you can see that there is actually some thought going into the combat system.
Cleansing effect, while abilities by
Dude,
leaving her distinct
honest,
abilities.
the effects are legitimately phenomenal. The fact that this is available on iOS is kind of nuts.
And turn meter reduction.
Wow, Freya looks amazing.
Yes, she does.
As the first new SSR
Yes, she does.
after launch, she definitely has both the style and power to back it up. I'm worried I won't be able to pull her when
Yes,
the game
as a
goes
raid
live.
player, I am very
Don't
worried
worry
about
about
not
it,
pulling her. So talk to me
Freya will
about
be
this.
available through a limited time featured summon. And
Okay.
this banner has a special feature everyone should know about. In this pool, your chances of getting Freya are significantly higher. Plus, you only need 100 crystals per pull, and there's no 50-50 chance involved.
Ah!
When you sub in your first SSR, it's guaranteed to be Freya.
There we
Well,
go.
I'll feature
Now we're
limited time
talking.
pools for
The summoning system is already better than raids. You can
upgrade materials
guarantee
to boost
that.
your character's level and star rating. Here's the cool part. Every animus, regardless of rarity, can be upgraded to a maximum of 6 stars and level 50.
Okay.
You can also duplicate
Dude,
shadow
look,
prints
love
for
the
quality
UI
upgrades.
too. Look at the
Beyond
UI.
leveling up, after beating a boss at a certain difficulty, you'll unlock continuous battles based on your star rating. During these battles, you can minimize the combat screen and check out other parts of the game while the fights run in the background.
Wow, look at that.
When
On
you're
launch,
done,
they've
just
got a
claim your
feature that
rewards.
Lily just
Being
came to
able
raid.
AF the mentioned
Isn't
needed
that
shells to
crazy?
complete the Matrix setup. Mary,
Doesn't that just kind of
wanna
like
explain
blow your
more
mind?
about the shells? Shells are basically companions or pets, and each one has unique skills. Some shells actively attack enemies while others provide stat boosts to your animus. Before jumping into battle, you can check the boss details page or the archive to see which shells or modules drop from each stage. Plus, you can unequip everything with
Freya
just one
who?
click.
I love the Japanese voice acting too. Cute chipmunks, very cute. Okay, she's got a mech. She's got a freaking mech. The game looks genuinely sick. I am not bullshitting. It actually looks genuinely sick.
Etheria has even more exciting modes waiting for you. In the trial challenge, there are 4 unique challenge modes, each with its own
God,
gameplay
they have a lot
style
of content
and
in here,
special
too.
rewards. Then there's
Like,
Animus
a
Echoes,
lot of content.
which features clearing these stages rewards you with tons of goodies. Don't forget about Phantom Theater, a multiplayer challenge where 2 hyperlinkers team up with 3 squads to take down powerful bosses.
Oh, that's kind of
The
cool.
higher your
Co-op?
battle rating, the better your rewards.
It's like
and they
co-op?
reset weekly. The Cubic game is a mode where you use magical cards on randomly generated numbered discs.
Good
to
Lord,
adjust the
look at how much
difficulty,
content they
effects,
have in
and
this at
rewards
launch.
of each stage. At Lily's Magic Divination Shop, you'll get cubic boards
They've
of
got
varying
legitimate
difficulties
co-op.
and use random cards to enhance elements like bosses and
They've
rewards.
got card games in
Strategically
this
place your
game
cards to target
at
the rewards
launch.
you want and then take on the bosses to claim. We've teamed up with the famous strategy site Hell Hades to create a dedicated
Oh!
Etheria page. The folks at Hell Hades have even
Wow!
put together a short video for us. Let's take a look.
They got Hell
Hey
Hades
guys,
on this?
Hell Hades here.
Wow.
We're going to be creating guides. We're going to be doing so much depth.
That's a
different
big
builds,
deal,
different
folks. That
characters,
is a
different formations to try.
big deal.
So we know
Whether you like
the world.
Hades or not, and I personally do,
Welcome. We're
that's a
diving
really
into
big
even
deal.
more.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty sold on this game too, in all seriousness. Like, genuinely, like, I kind of think I want to cover this for content. It feels like it could be the next big thing.
You'll need to organize a 5-player
Like,
squad.
graphics are phenomenal. They have co-op. They have live arena. They have immense amounts of content at launch. They have buy-in from massive creators like Hell Hades. They have
victory chest
absolutely phenomenal graphics, if this is the kind of style that you like, which I personally do.
And take on these bosses together.
There is a lot here to get excited about for a launch.
We want to deliver a thrilling competitive experience through the Arena Realm PvP mode. That's why we've
Multiple
prepared
different modes.
several player versus player options. The Arena Realm features
Oh, I'm
3
curious to
distinct
hear
arenas.
this.
First is the ranking arena, where you'll use arena tickets, which you get daily, to challenge other players' defensive teams. Winning matches earns you points, but you'll also need a solid defensive team. If it gets defeated, you'll lose points. Climb the ranks to reach the top mythic tier,
Okay.
and at the end of each season, you'll earn special rewards based on your rank.
Okay,
The Summit
so we
Arena
have
is a
regular
real-time RTA
arena,
PvP mode where you face
asynchronous,
off
and now we've
against
got
other
full-on
hyperlinkers
live
in
arena.
live battle.
Baller.
And yes, it supports global cross-server matchmaking.
Global
In
matchmaking,
Summit
baby,
Arena,
on
once you
launch.
match with an opponent, you'll take turns selecting animus for your team.
That's sick.
During this phase, neither side can pick the same character. After both sides have chosen 5 animus, you'll
It
get
looks
to ban
legitimately
one of your
good.
opponent's picks. The strategic battle begins right from the selection phase. You'll need to outthink your opponent to secure victory.
This game
Summit
could be
Arena also offers
massive,
rank-up
guys.
rewards, including unique avatar frames.
Just
for
based on
reaching
what I'm
certain
seeing right
tiers.
now, this game,
At the end of the season, you'll earn special
and granted, this
rewards
is like a
based on your
preview,
final
but this
ranking.
game looks really, really damn good.
Etheria's PvP
I mean that
intensity to the
in all
next level.
sincerity.
But you mentioned there are 3 different arenas.
The third arena is called the Fearless Arena, which features an official light esports mode.
Wait,
Here you
what?
can quickly match with 8 hyperlinkers to compete in a Fearless Cup event. The event
Wait,
runs every
what?
Saturday and Sunday, and
Oh
you can
my
participate as
God!
many times as you want during that period.
Bro,
8 players compete, advancing
They
round
have
by
an
round
actual
until a champion
tourney mode!
emerges. The prize, decisive star emblems, can be exchanged for rewards in the arena shop, including exclusive hyperlinker outfits and Chaku skin.
At
I
the
can't wait to
launch!
jump into the test and start
At the
battling other
freaking
players online.
launch!
And that's not
Finally!
all. We're putting the finishing touches on a GVG mode called United Front. This
Bro!
mode will launch after the official release on June 5th, so stay tuned to all our social channels for more details.
In our last test,
Dude.
top players from around the world competed in the FCI Fusion Cup Invitational.
That is
After
huge!
some intense battles, a champion was crowned, and players saw the incredible variety of team compositions and strategies that RTA gameplay offers.
This game is
A
going
tournament.
to be massive. Bro, that's insane. That's genuinely insane. They have got serious money behind this, guys. Like, think about that, man. We've been playing Raid for 6 years. We don't even have that. 6 years!
Hi,
This is
Etheria.
launch!
I'm the tournament manager.
This is
of the
literally
Etheria.
launch!
The Etheria World Summit, EWS,
I mean,
will
God.
officially begin following our global
That honestly,
launch.
that by itself
This
makes me want to
worldwide
play just
tournament
that alone.
open to all, where victory is the only rule, and epic rewards await to those who rise to the top. During the upcoming final test in May, all players will be eligible to register.
All right, if you haven't
After the
registered
official
now, you're
launch
actually
in June,
crazy. This game looks
the top
genuinely really freaking good.
128 players will receive the official invitations to compete in the Global Invitational. Selection will be based on in-game summit arena rankings across both the final test and the post-launch period.
What?
All participants will receive rewards, with the top 3 earning cash prizes.
No
The
way!
best player will get the chance to face a legendary player in a real-time 1v1 duel and earn a direct ticket to the EWS Grand Finals. This debut year marks the beginning of EWS Global Tier
Holy
tournament
crap!
structure, including open qualifiers, regional finals,
Wait,
and ultimately,
what?
the EWS Grand Finals.
Oh, I am so sold on this hard.
Official announcements.
I am heavily into this now. This is in a completely different world from Raid. Like, completely different world. Legitimately looks incredible. Legitimately looks incredible. Forget that this is a sponsor stream. This is my genuine opinion. Legitimately looks incredible. We have played Raid for 6 years, and on launch, this game has basically everything that I have asked for from Raid, and it has it on launch. It's not even in the same world. The graphics are insane. The insane amount of content. The global tourney on
I
launch.
guess I'll go first. So basically, like I mentioned before, covering Etheria since
Weekly
the very
tourneys.
beginning. Could you share?
I mean, a
bit of
world
your,
summit with cash
design
rewards is sick.
philosophy?
It's genuinely sick.
But
If you guys haven't used the link to download or to register for the game, you're out of your mind.
So
This genuinely looks
more
really good.
diverse of the builds and the strategy and the different game experience is our goal. Trial
This
challenges
game is
that
a
you
completely
can
different
have,
level from
the
anything that I have
more
seen come
difficult
out that would challenge
to,
Raid.
Test
Just
if
in a
you
different,
have,
completely different level.
Good enough. When we add
Weekly
more
tourneys on
new
launch
events,
is
it's
awesome.
just to
Like that's
create,
genuine. Like that's so
new experience and with
basically what I've
different
been begging
experience
for
and
for
different
years.
Gameplay, right? The union is the social part, and you can play with.
I also
other
just
players,
love the hub.
and,
Like personally,
the
I
last part,
love
of course, it's
the design
one
of
the
what
most
they've done with the hub from a
interesting
graphical
part of the
perspective,
Etheria
where
is
like
the
you
PvP
launch
part.
into stuff.
We have its
In
arena,
that way, it
we
just
have
looks genuinely
RTA,
sick.
And you already see in this live stream, we introduced another new mode. It's a light tournament. So it's
I registered as soon as I saw Freya.
To not only enjoy PvE content but also PvP content.
You and me
So
both, bro.
these are the basic
You and me
framework,
both. Freya definitely
framework of our,
making me feel a
design.
certain way.
So in this setting,
I love
this design, we
this.
have 3 or 4 other solutions or approach, but we are still think it's not there. And of course, we can reference other games. There are a lot of games on the market. We can just take one we think are good, okay enough, and we just take it and do a little bit adjustment. Combinations.
Yeah, you can see
or
that there's a
builds,
lot of variety
the
already.
Strategy. The player, even the play style of the players, they can choose their own way.
how exactly were you guys going to approach basically trying to maintain basically the balance between character variety and the strategic diversity in combat?
Yeah, it's a really challenging question, and it's a challenging task for us because balancing is crucial in this kind of game. If you lose balancing, and then you lose, the diverse of the builds.
Yes.
And then the player will have the similar play style. They will find the jack of all trades heroes, or they will find the best team
This guy's
set,
saying
and then
everything
they
that I
will break
agree
down
with.
all these systems. Or if you see in the arena, everybody selects the same hero, it will be super boring.
Yes.
Right? So for each character, we want to have its own place. When we want to make sure it's balanced in PvE, that's easy because we have all these systems, and PvE, it's this status and all this difficulty is set. It's not always changing. So we can use our tools to test all these characters if it's OP, or if it's if it's too strong, too OP in multiple.
See, this is exactly what I want to hear, because they actually care about balancing.
Back to PvP, it's a little bit challenging because when we go to, we just mentioned before, we have so many different kind of builds and possibilities. We had an AI-driven testing tool, and when we design a new character, we will put in these tools, and then they will ultimately run thousands of games with
that's
millions,
cool.
maybe millions.
That's how you should use AI.
Combinations. And back to our goal, we
If
want to
balance
keep
really
this
matters this much to them, I am unbelievably happy to hear that. Because think about it, that's the most important part of any of these games, and it's never ever actually like a focus, or at least not in Raid. Okay, listen, let's chat about this. This genuinely, everything I just heard right now is genuinely like potentially genre changing for this kind of game. Like genre changing, game changing, all of the things that I hate about Raid. Like genuinely everything that I hate about Raid seemingly solved in this game. No chickens, no stupid grinding. There's a tourney mode on start at the very beginning of the game's launch, which is incredible. We still don't have that 6 years into Raid, which is insane. But on launch, live arena, on launch, a potential esports mode, weekly tourneys with other people for people that enjoy PvP, significantly better graphics. Whether you like the style is up to you. I love the style because I love anime. So this kind of stuff absolutely connects with me 100%. I'm genuinely like, I know that this is a sponsored stream, and so you're going to think that I'm bullshitting you. I am genuinely so incredibly excited for this game now as a result of having just seen that. All of that was new information to me, by the way. God, I want this game to succeed. I want this game to succeed big time, because this would literally change the genre. And if you think about like how shitty Raid is to their players, and look, I hate to say it, but they are, how exploitative, greedy, shitty Raid is to the player base, this sounds like the polar opposite with how they are approaching development for this game. Polar opposite. That's my genuine, honest to God opinion on what I just saw. I think it looks incredible. I think it sounds incredible, and I genuinely hope that it is as good as they are saying that it is, because if it is, this game could be massive. Having Hell Hades and his entire community and his staff creating guides and creating stuff for the game from the very beginning is really a big deal, guys, for longevity, right? Like longevity, making the game succeed. The worst thing with any kind of game like this, the last thing you want to do, if you decide to spend, right? Let's say you decide to spend in a game like this. The worst thing that can happen is the game dies and your money disappears and you've basically lit it on fire. Everything I've heard from this shows me that they genuinely are approaching this with longevity of the game, balance of the game, player experience in mind first, while still trying to make money in a less greedy way. It almost sounds too good to be true, if I'm being completely honest, but damn, does it sound good. Sounds really, really nice. Like King Arthur, I feel like made some really good strides versus us Raid players, but it missed on a couple areas at the end of the day, right? It couldn't quite get what it needed to do, but I still think it was an improvement. Like, honest to God, I still think it was an improvement over Raid. This game looks like more than just an improvement. It looks like a general, just a genre redefinition, a complete and utter genre changer for what we expect when we play these games. Like, realistically, mobile gaming is a big deal now, right? Lots of people play mobile games. Heck, people spend more money on mobile games like Monopoly Go than they do on traditional games. And it's not even close. Monopoly Go made like $3 billion in 1 year. So for a game like this to come out that basically solves or sounds like it solves every problem or every major issue that I have with this genre, a genre that I enjoy, by the way, you know, for all the crap I give Raid, I clearly have like fell in love with the game. But for this to come out and fix so many of those issues and provide potential PvP and esports opportunities, that's a big deal. That's a really, really, really big deal. Man, I don't know. I'm really hyped for that after seeing that. I'm jazzed. I'm hyped. I think that looks genuinely great. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. A huge thank you again to Etheria Restart for sponsoring the channel today. Absolutely massive there. And don't forget, guys, about the link in the description below that lets you pre-register for the final beta, which will start on May 8th, and then the actual game again coming out on June 5th. Would love to hear what you guys think now that you've watched all the highlights. So let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. I am unbelievably stoked for this game. I think it looks phenomenal, especially as an anime fan. So the graphics really blew me away. But let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch y'all soon. Big Papa Drock out.